So the first thing you're going to need is a plain black Alice band. It doesn't have to be black actually, it can be whatever colour you want, but after that you're going to need some wire. I'm going to be using garden wire. And then from there you want to cut a strip of this, fold it in half and cut it right in the middle. And now you're going to have two little different pieces of wire. Now what you're going to do is fold it in half again, and then at the very bottom we're going to take some pliers and you're going to roll this around the plier head and then keep rolling until you've got a spiral. Once this is thick enough to hold the wire down with some glue, then what you want to do is you want to hold it flat and you're going to twist it so that it can sit flat against a surface. Repeat this whole step and do exactly the same thing to the other side. So you're just going to twist it round into a spiral, then twist it again so that it sits flat. After this we're going to be using lots of different fake flowers, but if you don't have fake flowers or you don't want to get some new ones, you can also use real dried flowers, and this is probably the easier thing to get your hand onto. But if you're going to be doing it with fake flowers, especially ones which have wire, the easiest way to do this is just to wrap it around the wire and knot all the flowers into each other. Now of course you could be a little bit lazy and just glue gun them down, but since the wire's there I'm going to wind them around each other. This way it's just a little more stable, and there's always that risk with a glue gun that it could just rip off. It's not as likely to happen if you use the wire to just twist it in. At the very bottom I'm going to cut the wire off one of the flowers. I'm going to be using a brown permanent marker on the headband just to give a guideline. Now it's not going to be massively visible, but it will be visible enough to me to know where to use the glue gun just to glue down the base of the wire. You want to glue each side down one at a time. It's not going to be very easy if you try and do them both at the same time. And then once you've done that, you're going to glue the last flower right down onto the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little blob of glue at the very base, and then I'm going to stick this over the bottom of the wire just so that it covers it up and you can't see that. And then I'm going to cover the wire on the opposite side with just a glue gun. So as you can see, you've got two different ways to do it. If you've got the wire, then you can just weave the wire into each other so that it's really solid. If you just want something quick and easy, you can just glue gun it. And then if you don't want to use artificial flowers, you can take some real flowers, dry them, and then repeat exactly the same techniques on this headband. And there you have it, a really easy and cute festival headband.